bar or a tavern, kind of ordering a bottle of Troll Spit whiskey to keep in my have on flask.
Hmm.
So right now, yeah, I'm just kind of like downing a glass. Hooch is a 3 foot old grizzled looking halfling. He's got like icy blue eyes, a long kind of matted, unkempt beard. His hair is like medium length, but it's a little on the greasier side. He's got thick, still black eyebrows, very prominent nose, and he's wearing like a blue cloak garb and like very light leather armor. And he has leather straps across his chest, each holding one strap holding like a really thick leather bound like
What the heck?
tome, and the other side has uh, a flask,
This is what the
and he
tome
just
looks like.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he has that tucked on his left strap, and he has like a regular old, brown black flask on the right, and his hands and forearms are wrapped in like bandages.
So you know, Hooch, that you're supposed to meet the deacon in about a few minutes. The dock's not too far from where you're staying, uh, but he did tell you he would meet you at the docks.
Okay, check my spell book. Do I have? Okay. Are the docks within like 120 feet of like this establishment, or
Yeah.
it's a bit more of a walk?
No, it's
Okay.
pretty close.
I'm gonna cast the message cantrip.
Hmm.
Uh, put two fingers to the temple and point to the direction of the docks. This is Hooch, checking in, Mr. Deacon. I'm ready to deploy. Are you prepared to meet up with me?
Ah, yes. Come meet me at the docks. I'll be by the ship.
I'll be there shortly. I'm just coming out of the Prancing Pony just now. Barkeep, one more for the road.
Same drink as
Uh,
yesterday.
Make it a double.
He pours you a little double. Your tab's only a gold.
Yeah, I down it. A little bit dribbles off the side into the beer, and I just kind of like wipe it away. Oh, all right. Adventures out there. Hey, Sheila, let's go on and get it.
So you head over to the docks, and then you hear some footsteps coming beside you. As a Redalian clergyman approaches you. He's garbed in golden and white robes. Ah, you must be Hooch.
Hey, holy man. Have I met this person before or no?
You probably heard of him. He's pretty influential in the city, but you might not have personally met him, no.
Okay. Do I know like his name or title or anything like that?
Yeah. You know his name is Norman Mantell, and his title is
Oh.
Deacon. He's a deacon.
Okay, so this is the deacon I'm supposed
Yeah.
to meet. Deacon Mantel, pleasure. That pleasure to make your acquaintance, officially meet you. I'll raise like a little hand, shake it.
He meets your hand and shakes it. You
I,
come
I really
highly
only grab
recommended.
I really only grab like his index and middle fingers to like enclose the fist and shake.
He looks at you. You come recommended by your peer, Mr.
Who, Gomi?
Yes, Professor Gomi.
Oh yeah, we go way way back. We're
He's
old
actually here on the ship.
Gomi's here. Great. I didn't think I'd meet him so soon. I'd love to catch up. Why don't you lead the way?
Oh, seems like there's no need. As an old, wizened, white-haired human approaches, and he looks at you and goes, if it isn't you, what brings you out here, Hooch?
Hooch immediately goes from like a hunched over old man like gait to like straight stiff as a board, like perks up. Go me, you old son of a bitch, you're still alive!
He goes over there and embraces you in a small, like, awkward
Yeah,
hug because of the size
nah,
difference.
my feet are like kicking up in the air. How are you son of a bitch? It's been too long.
Oh, I'm
How are the
good, I'm
kids?
good. Oh, the kids, well, haven't talked to them in a while. They've grown up and gone to the college themselves.
Yeah, well, it's strange thing, isn't it, watching them grow?
Uh, anyways, Deacon, I think it's fine if my friend here comes along and we settle him in the boat. Thank you so
it's
much.
gonna be taken.
Thank you so much for seeing us off, Deacon. Come
Yeah,
on, Roach.
Dawn's blessings and whatever. You know the thing.
May the dawn bless you.
Yeah, that's the one that I scamper off.
And you go right into the boat. And then he looks at you. Oh, not Deacon.
Go, man.
Gomi. He looks at you and he goes, so Hooch, yeah, you might not remember him, but there was a student that went to my college. It's complicated. His name is Mr. O now.
Mr. O.
I'm not allowed to disclose his name. It's been classified by the government, unfortunately. But he's ill. He'll be joining us. He comes highly recommended by me.
Really, what's his specialty?
He's an anthropologist.
Oh, really?
But
That's
his condition
interesting.
is more the reason why I've recommended him to come.
Condition? Like a medical condition, or is it one of them like magic conditions?
I couldn't really tell you. He was normal when I met him. He was normal when I met him, and now he's dressed in weird mechanical, like, disguise, I guess? I don't really know how to put it.
What, in like a robot suit?
Sort of. It doesn't look like its purpose is to function. It looks like it just made to hide his figure.
Could have done the same thing with a cloak and a hood, but alright.
And
Alright,
as you guys are
let's see this.
discussing, you see a robot slowly make his way onto the dock.
Who just points out very obviously, that the one?
No, I don't know who that is. As
Metal
Oda
one
comes
day.
into the scene. Would you like to describe yourself, Oda?
Yeah. So it's very much like the picture. I should have looked up some of these terms, like the little weird hat, the
Little rice hay hat.
yeah,
Straw
the a very large katana and like blade face, because there's a single, obviously like katanas are like single-sided, blade facing up, and sort of not really useful, but the little like plates of leather on there, not really useful, just a decoration sort of thing. Did you say there was supposed to be a like decoration thing on the Warforged?
Just
previous?
some like a scale. It's like a little like silvery scale.
Okay. Just-
It's similar to an Netherian symbol.
Do I recognize this as a Zulmaton, or would I not?
Roll a history with advantage.
Hey. Hey yo.
Nice.
You, due to the previous exposure societies had with Warforges, they're a little more known. But due to your expertise in Zul history, you know that this is actually a war machine. It's fully designed to do nothing but slaughter. And
Oh, I like knock Gomi on like the thigh. Holy shit, Gomi, you didn't tell me you hired a Zul assault unit to act as security.
Well, I didn't necessarily recommend him. I believe that might have been the deacon's decision.
Better question is, how'd they afford one of these things? Yeah, any idea how many museums will want these in the exhibits?
Do you know how many of them are even around?
I mean, aside from that whole incident over there at that Narrows Peak, can't be more than a handful now unless somebody's gotten themselves building.
And the
But,
deacon looks.
I'm gonna look at like Oda, and it's like, what's the state? I'm more asking Cashew, what would be like the state of like his armor? Is it polished, or is it like very weathered and like worn and torn, or is it like polished and pristine?
I think. Is it cool to just go with what I sent you before, Happy?
Yeah.
Okay. So considering his like Eastern aesthetic, it's going to be polished, but you can definitely tell that there are pieces that were not meant for this type of. I'm going to just say frame. Like
So it's like a customized.
Not good customization, just
Like,
sort of.
he's patched up.
It's like a Junker
needed to
Tech
be
kind of thing.
patched
He's like C-3PO. He's got the wrong colored leg.
Not necessarily legs, just in the chest area, like patches of like different colors. You can still see like the scale in like above, like right below the right
I'm gonna
shoulder.
lean over to Gomen and be like, well, his base frame looks like in pretty good condition. Doesn't look like it's an unearthed model, but it's got some. I ain't no artificer, but he's got some weird modifications there in that chassis, in that chest chassis. Probably some custom riggings, things of the like. But keep an eye on it. You never know.
You know, this is strange. Do you think he might be related to the one in the Iron Tusk? As far as I'm aware, he's the only one.
I mean, I've
Wow.
seen like a written description. It doesn't look like when the other one was. This one's kind of bulky. The other one was a lot more streamlined. I don't think they might. From what I can tell on the old Zul's transcripts, they might have been They might have been fashioned for different purposes, different divisions. This one definitely looks more like a fighter.
You see the deacon look over to you, Oda, and he goes, "Ah, you must be the adventurer who signed up for the expedition. Welcome." And he reaches out to shake your hand.
I'll lightly whisper to Gomi, "Bet you 10 gold it's actually a tiny dude in a metal in a metal robot."
How do you respond, Oda?
Oh, is he talking to me? I thought he was talking to his friend.
No,
No, I'm talking to my friend. You're talking to the deacon.
Yeah, the deacon extends his hand out to shake your hand. Oda?
To me, I was very
Yeah, to you.
confused.
Yeah, he's talking.
Okay, I didn't think I was there yet. Okay, this is just a little bit more, like very tall. It's like 6'6".
So you're towering over the deacon.
Big boy. I extend my hand to shake.
And he shakes your hand and he goes, you know, I'm kind of curious. What is a Warforged doing? Trying to take an expedition to the Arctic. If you don't mind my asking.
As a side thing for Happy, is this something that would be in, like, to find CJT? Is that?
Yep. That's the only
Yeah.
reason you're here.
Okay. So he's on Cold Moon then, or at least the rumors say he is?
Yeah. You heard that he took a contract to go over there.
Okay. I am having a slight malfunctions and I need to find someone skilled enough for repairs.
hard pressed to find anybody like that in the Arctic there. Seems to be a desolate place. But I wish you luck nonetheless.
Thank you.
If you wish, there's already some members of the party on board. If you wish, you could take a step there or wait for the rest here, whatever your preference. Good luck.
Oda bows, takes a step back, and goes into I don't know. You guys probably know, like Japanese culture, like sitting. He just sits.
Then we'll put you over there. And now, the next member of the entourage pops up. You guys see a half-orc approach the dock. Alright, Carlos. What you look like?
Okay, so you see this rather tall gentleman. He's about 6 feet flat. He's wearing just a tunic right now, a pair of greaves, and you see a large greatsword, holstered on his back, and he's lugging a big, looks like a haversack kind of type thing. It's like a big sack over his shoulder. Well, hello.
Hello.
Is this the expedition?
Yes, I believe you must be another one of the adventurers that accepted the contract. Welcome.
Pleasure to meet you, Baldwin the Fourth. And I extend my hand out to shake his.
He goes and he shakes yours.
I turn over to the rest of the group. Like, how are they standing? Are they all just all together? Is
They're
everyone
all
just standing
in
together?
the boat. It might be pretty hard to see them from where you're at. But you can roll a perception.
Okay.
You don't really get a good look
What?
at them. You can tell
What?
there's people aboard. You can't really see them that well.
Okay. And I turn back over to the deacon. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Norman Menta.
Pleasure to meet you, Norman. I'm gonna go check the crew quarters.
Very
Get
well.
settled in.
Good luck. And you go aboard the ship. As you aboard the ship, you take a gaze at
A robot on the floor.
a robot. And this robot bears the symbol of an Etherian.
There's also a small old halfling kind of peeking around the corner, trying to like get a glimpse inside the robot's like joints and openings, trying to see if there's something inside.
While you are in civilized lands, you know it's not societally okay for you to
Openly
be
combat
feeling-
people.
Yeah, be feeling the way you should be feeling. But a strong sense of hatred boils under the surface of your skin. Your heart pulses.
I want to approach the robot with like a horrible look of disgust on my face.
You do so.
Tell me, robot, does your kind feel free, or do you only do what you're programmed to do?
I am aware of what I do.
Do you do it freely?
Based on societal norms, none of us are free to do as we wish. We follow rules.
Rules are for cowards. Living life is a chance that you have to risk.
Would you roll
And
would you roll a history or religion?
I'll take history here.
Nope. You garner no information.
I'm gonna give him like an up and down look, and I'm gonna walk off in the direction of the bunks along with my ship.
And you leave into the direction of the bunks.
As he walks off, I'll look at Oda and be like, "What the hell's his problem? What'd you do to him? You know that guy?"
No.
And as that scene finishes playing out, another adventurer approaches. Jackson. You approach the docks. Gale, may you describe yourself? Gale? Monkey? Monkey is dead. Okay, goodbye, Monkey. Rewind. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Instead,
Right.
No.
He's here. He's here.
Their snurker's muted.
hello.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I hear words.
I forgot that for whatever reason my PC doesn't like my Bluetooth headphones or whatever.
Shoot. Well, yeah, introduce yourself.
Give you Bluetooth. Okay. So Jackson, I wouldn't say he's too tall. He's around, like, he's between 5'7" and 5'8". You see this kind of like more shrouded figure. He keeps a cloak kind of down over his eyes. Over his shoulder, you have like his traveling knapsack, a long pipe, and an alchemy jug swings down by his waist, and his knapsack is rolled up around his bow staff currently.
Okay. You see
Yeah, I
the
hear
deacon look over towards you and goes, "Oh, hello." The deacon is going to roll some dice.
Hold on. Why are you so quiet for me?
Hello?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep, there we go.
The deacon looks over to you. He seems to maybe have recognized you for a moment, but you could tell he kind of like in his mind he's probably like, probably not. And he welcomes you regardless and tells you, welcome. Are you here for the expedition?
I am. The name is Jackson Ichan.
Jackson. A pleasure. And he goes to shake your hand.
I return the handshake in kind.
And you go and he looks over towards you and he goes, you're very unique appearance. Where are you from?
I hail more north from here. I grew up in one of the more gymnastic monasteries in the mountains.
I see. Well, in any
Very
case,
forested, very cold.
so you should be prepared for the adventure ahead.
Indeed. It's why I say yes.
Some of your party members are aboard the ship if you wish to join them. Regardless,
Oh,
good luck. Dawn's blessing.
This could be interesting.
Do you
Okay.
do you go on the boat?
Yeah, I'm going up and of course I've had a little bit of a drink from my alchemy jug, so I just kind of like trip and like stumble like a little bit over like one of the ridges on the gangplank.
Nice. You guys are gonna see. There it is. You guys are gonna see a masked figure approach the dock. You see him speak to the deacon for a moment, and they kind of like just quickly in passing just speak to each other, and then he goes and he boards the ship. Looks over to the party and he nods and greets you as Professor Gomi nudges you, Hooch, and he goes, that's him.
Oh, that's the guy.
And he waves over to the masked figure.
Well, hey, stranger.
The masked figure approaches you guys and Gomi. 1 second. Gotta get my voice on.
Are there any before you go? Are there any identifiable markings on his?
Oh.
My name is Mr. O. A pleasure.
Oh, you're the anthropology expert, yeah?
Yes. I wish I could give better introductions, but speaking is laborious.
I see. Is that like a medical condition you got going on? Curse? Anything like
He
that?
nods.
Something like that.
Is that why you're here? You looking for some kind of cure?
We're experimenting on possibilities. We're not really sure what we're looking for yet.
Let's see. I'm Hooch McGumpy. I'm the resident expert in archaeology, so...
A pleasure.
If we end up in some good ruins, I think you and I's backgrounds could do some good work.
He reaches over to shake your hand.
I shake his... Is his hand warm to the touch?
It's covered in these like bandages. But roll a perception. They're not necessarily warm. They're kind of like room temperature.
Yeah, okay, nothing.
You're on a 4 streak with that. Yeah, you don't really feel anything out of the ordinary under the bandages, but his hands are lukewarm.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
And he nods at the rest of the party and he heads down to the lower deck to get a bunk.
Does he
Maybe
pass?
turn back
Do I
to-
see him as he comes out? As he comes towards the bunks?
Yep.
Is there any? Are there any like identifiable marks on his mask?
No, it's like just a plain metal mask. There's no symbols on it, and he doesn't bear any symbols, but he does wear what looks to be a pendant that does have a symbol. Roll a history. You don't recognize the symbol.
Okay.
Once the figure passes, I'll look at the 3 members here and Gomi and be like, boy, that guy must have a real nicotine habit to come out with a voice like that.
Gomi like chuckles. You hear from your satchel a loud, "Hey, Hooch, that's not nice now."
Shayla, come on. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Everyone, not to be rude, I forgot to introduce. And I'll like unbuckle the latch and I'll let the book fly out and kind of like lay flat. And everyone, this is Sheila. She's my partner in crime, as it were.
Oh, if it ain't a bunch of sweet things. Hello.
Yeah, and you see that the book like speaks, like opening and closing shut, like a mouth.
It's like sideways. It's like horizontal.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
flat
she like
up,
turns
down.
sideways, and like as it speaks, like it opens back and forth, like mimicking speech, like that. Hey, yeah, this is Sheila. She's my animated spell book. She's
Hoochie baby, did you pack me my sweater?
yeah, yeah. You know, I got it in the knapsack. I figured, once we disembark, I'd wrap you up nice and snug.
I appreciate it, sweetie.
You know I take good care of you.
Do people outwardly say they do crime now?
What crime? I didn't know. We didn't commit no crimes.
You're partners in crime. I do not.
It's a figure of speech. I mean, she's just look, I'm an explorer. The nature of my studies takes me to exotic locale, many times ancient dwellings filled with traps and monsters, the likes of which you couldn't believe. And, for a frail, defenseless old man, it don't hurt to have a little bit of firepower at your disposal just to keep you safe. Ain't that right, Shields?
Oh, that's right, sweetie. And as you guys are talking, you notice a figure walking down the docks, and he is very out of place.
What the fuck is that?
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Sid. Describe yourself.
Okay. All right. Well, because we're going into the Arctic place area, I'm gonna say I'm wearing like a cloak, but you can see my hands and you can see my dark, scaly skin and my claws, and then
And his
obviously you
long
can see,
tail.
yeah, you can see my long tail and my snort mouth and my teeth. You see a couple bugs flying around me, and I'm like medium size, so I'm gonna say I'm like 5'7", and yeah.
Ew. Yeah.
And then, oh yeah, I guess I guess I'll say that you can see like my cloak kind of moving around a little bit, like not too much. My bugs try to stay still.
You see the deacon kind of look over to you, and he turns over quickly, like if he's gonna like welcome you, and then you see him like a little shocked look on his face. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" And he goes, "Are you here for the expedition?"
I am.
Okay, welcome. He like nervously
Nice
sticks
to
out a
meet
hand
you.
to shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand.
Okay.
By accident, one of the spiders gets like really close to his hand.
He like he does like that freak out, like oh, like fucking smacking his hand real quick. He's like,
Well, apologies. I try to keep them hidden.
okay, well, if you have anything you need to get before you go, I recommend you get it soon. The ship's departing momentarily.
Ah,
Dawn's
is
blessings.
there?
And he walks away from you.
I thought I needed
I
a
just
shower.
got, I,
Oh, what an
I just gotta like take a drink. I'm like, I thought I saw everything was. I thought I saw everything in a circle, man. You know.
Sorry, Cass, you just got me with that one.
Before I dock, I'm just gonna jump into water and like try to catch some fish.
Sure. Go ahead and,
And
roll.
then-
Let's roll animal handling.
Oh my
Oh.
god, he did it.
Definitely got a fish.
All right, and then I'll just jump back out of the water and land on the dock.
Mm-hmm. Fix this up real quick.
And then I guess
Oh.
since I got an 18, I don't know how many fish I got, but I'll say I got like a decent amount. So I'm just gonna offer everybody on there like, does anyone want any fish?
You know what?
I'll just.
That was pretty
Always
damn cool.
my
I'll
hand.
take one.
Yeah, I'll take
Hey.
one as well.
Hey, buddy, you got like a fly, like right on your eye, right there, right on the left. It's just like standing
He's
there.
not blinking.
Just
I just command one of my like you see one of my spiders just crawl up to my eye and get it real quick for me.
oh, that's so much worse. I thought he was just gonna do the tongue thing. That's way worse. I'm just gonna Hooch just takes the fish by like the fingertips and
Oh.
he rubs his other hands like fingers together and he makes electric sparks and I'm just gonna quickly fry that fish, make like a little fish stick,
Nice. You guys
Like
see
a
on
little
the
shock-
dock.
little shock and grasp.
You hear a couple jingling of bells, as you see this jester-like figure pop up.
What is this party? Bro, what is this fucking party?
Would you like to introduce yourself, Marcus?
Hello, my name is Dingus McMingus.
Dingus McIngus. I was expecting you. Welcome.
That is McMingus.
Oh, sorry, McMingus. My apologies.
So, what's all this about?
Well, I mean, did you not come for the expedition?
Sure.
Deacon sits there confused. He goes, okay, the ship's right over there. If you intend on going, suggest you get a bunk.
I guess I'll fancy my way to the boat then.
Don's blessings.
Sure.
And you make your way onto the boat. And you see the deacon look over to you guys, all communally, and he goes, the captain will be with you shortly. Once he arrives, the crew will set sail, and you will be on your way. May Radal protect you.
Yeah. Fawn salad dressings and all that.
And he leaves. And that leaves
They
you
have
all
dressing
but
on the boat.
and you guys have but a
So-
moment alone with each other.
Yeah, so this certainly looks like an interesting bunch. Tell me, I'll point to... everyone's here but Baldwin, right?
Baldwin's in the lower deck.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna point to the dude the dude covered in bugs. So, if you don't mind me asking, what's
Wait,
what's
who's
your
asking again?
specialty? It's the little tiny like old halfling.
Okay. Oh, you can just say your name. Okay, Hooch. Okay.
So, what's your specialty? I mean, obviously he points to Oda and Jackson's. Like, obviously these two are proficient in the martial ways. Pretty points over to Dingus. That dude's definitely a bard.
What
What's,
makes you say that?
Kind of just looks at you up and down. Oh, you telling me you're wearing that hat just for fun?
I shake my maracas a little bit.
Yep, there it is.
Uh,
So
I-
the only one I really can't figure out is you. I mean, what's your
Swarmkeeper.
specialty?
Mhm.
Uh-huh. What the hell's
Who's
that?
that?
I collect bugs and create nests.
That's rather repulsive.
That is interesting.
Yes.
I'm-
Would you
I'm
like
asking-
one, my friend.
Ooh, no, I'm pretty stocked. I'm real small. That fish was more than enough for me.
No. I mean, would you like a friend? A spider.
If he wants to give you a bug,
I very nervously reach out a hand. All right, sure, I'm game. Shit, you think you've seen it all by like you think you've seen it all once you hit 100, but they really do find a way to surprise you.
You hear some steps on the dock. And as approaches is a stone ganassi. Probably like 6'2", 6'3". And he goes straight up to the wheel. He doesn't really acknowledge any of you until he gets up there. And once he approaches the wheel, he looks down and goes, "We will be leaving shortly. Prepare
Alright.
yourselves for the journey."
Are you the captain?
Aye.
Got a name, pal?
Nice to meet you. Can I offer you a fish?
One second. My fucking OBS is being retarded. He looks over at your fish and he goes, no, thank you. I have already consumed. The name is Gorham. Gorham Tash.
Well then,
and he looks over at his crew. He lets out a couple of whistles, and then the crew starts to unfurl the sails, and the anchor lifts. Below deck, Baldwin, you and Mr. O feel like the sudden motion of the boat. You have to catch yourself for a second, but you manage to do so. And you guys set off. I'm going to move the scene over. And you guys set sail to lands unknown. You guys enter the decks below. And, what the hell? There we go. The journey is going to take some time. So you guys have some time to get to know each other.
The only thing I'd like to get to know is the bottom of my flask, and I turn over in my in my hammock to face the wall.
Hey, I can drink to that as I lift like the alchemy jug.
Oh no. Oops, you're gonna have some temptation running around here, huh?
Temptation? More like invitation. I'm sitting down right next to him.
There we go.
Fellow alcoholic aficionado, are you?
So you go
Very much so.
So you go me also pulls to the table and he drinks, shares the drinks.
Yeah. Come on, Gomi. What are you having? You having troll spit, or you still on that high and mighty wine fix?
Well, when in Rome, they say, right?
Hey, monkey man, what you got in that flask? And I'll uncork mine and be like, I'm bringing troll spit to the table. What you got?
So it's like I haven't done the daily recharge on it yet, so this is like how I'm gonna do it. It's like, oh, do you want to see a magic trick?
Always.
So I uncork like one of like the corks like on the side of it, and I swirl it around like you hear something in there. But I pour it, like I go to pour, there's nothing. And I'm like, oh, watch this. I cork it, I give it like a little double pat on the bottom, and the manifest in it, I am going to have it fill up with no. Okay, I'm trying to remember. It's up to I know. I gotta write this down.
I'd like everyone to look at
okay.
See the meme versions of our party now that we've been finalized.
Oh, let me see this.
Oh, I'm gonna do the
Accurate.
4 gallons. I'm gonna do the 4 gallons of beer with it, and then I do this. I give that swirl again. You still hear liquid. I take off the cork again, and then I start, I uncork the top. I start pouring some ale out into a glass. It is magic.
No. Well, you know what? Let's say yeah. Let's say yes. The magic trick being you drink enough of it, you'll end up somewhere you don't belong come morning.
That is true.
All right, well, to a fruitful expedition. I'll lift my flask for a cheers.
To a fruitful expedition and to getting the hell away from that continent.
Here, here. I'll start downing.
I'll drink from my glass before switching to being straight from the jug.
Can I smell anything coming off of the one of our party members, the crocodile?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a lizard folk.
The man reeks.
And then what I do is I remove my cloak so they can all see all my bugs and my centipedes.
That is so much worse than I thought it would be. I thought I was ready. No.
You wouldn't happen to have termites in your hive, would you?
No.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, wooden ship and all.
I wouldn't let them feed on the ship. I'd wait.
Oh, you control them. I thought you just, never nested them.
I control them and they nest in me and on me.
In.
Haunting.
Ew.
I open my mouth so I can show them, and they just see webs and like 10 spiders fall out.
You
And
You
then
see Mr. O give you that side eye that he has in the picture? He's just hitting you there right now.
and then I also just let my centipedes come out like off the cloak and just roll on my body.
You see Hooch kind of like baby barf, but he like swallows it back.
Why the music not playing?
Would you guys like to pet them?
No, I'm okay.
Like, no offense, but I learned my lesson not to stick my hands in crocodile mouths, even if they're friendly.
No, they wouldn't be in my mouth.
Those jaws
What do
are
you
quite fearsome, friend.
I just hand them over to you.
All right, so let's plan it out. We've got we've got 3 party what looks like frontline combatants. I myself am a practitioner of the arcane arts, specializing in electromancy. This dude's full of bugs. This dude's got maraca.
I pull out my
I think
recorder and I
we're
start playing my recorder.
Oh, and a recorder. That man of many talents. We're by Radal's light. We're saved. He has a recorder.
You guys
And a hurdy-gurdy.
you guys see Gomez.
You want me to hurdy the what now?
You guys see Gomez sit up next to the center of the group, and he goes, well, I suppose I should let you know what they're going into. So, a couple of expeditions have been previously sent to this area. Most of them have found nothing. But we've heard rumors that some of the other cities have sent their own expeditions. We're not really sure what the outcome of those expeditions were, but as far as I can tell, this place is desolate. Not
Well, like
very
no survivors came back to report kind of deal, or anyone that did had nothing to report.
Oh, we
I feel like that's
don't
kind of an
know.
important thing.
The Redalian government has not shared.
I'm not apt to do that. Usually they've been pretty liberal with what they keep under.
I believe
wraps,
that the other expeditions were not Redalian.
Oh, God.
Perhaps
back to that.
Netherian or some neutral party.
No, it's probably those scale scrubbers trying to keep their secrets.
Perhaps.
Do I recognize what he means by scale scrubbers?
Yeah. You recognize him. He's talking about
The
Netherians.
It's a derogatory term for Netherians.
And you see Gomez kind of like look at Hooch and goes, you know, I figured you would have stopped with the derogatory terms. It's not very nice.
Well, Gomi, they're not. Listen. It's not very nice to be. One could argue it's also not very nice to be holding the hands of secrets of history and then choosing not to publicize the knowledge for the common good. Now, just because you're an exception to the rule, doesn't mean that the rest of your like-minded religious types aren't just sticks in the mud. All right, let's not stand on ceremony. All right, you and I go way back. You know, we're cool, but let's not try to pretend that the rest of the Netherians aren't just a bunch of sticks in the muds who never know how to have a good time.
Well,
all right.
At the very least, I can always say that Torchwood holds a better football team than Suncrest did.
Hooch taps his fingers against the counter and like little electric sparks come off when he makes contact. You really?
Nerve, huh?
Really? Oh, you want to go there? You want to go there right now, Gomi? You win one football league, 84 years ago, and you want to ride that high. You ain't had a second one. You won one championship.
You haven't had a first.
Also, it is been 5 Suncrest wins to 1 win for you.
Huh?
So, you have the 1 minute, yeah, sure. Suncrest has had more in the recent years.
That's a mighty thick accent you have,
Uh,
friend.
The homie Gomi wears glasses, right?
Yep.
At the insult, I cast dancing light, so the reflections in his glasses like fucks with him and blinds him.
You see him like, "Ugh." You can't really see too well. He's like, what the? So you cast dancing light.
Yeah, I just cast dancing lights on him just to make the glare like mess with his vision.
I got you. Word out. You cast it. And then blinds him for a second. And then, anyways. If, before I was so rudely interrupted, yes. So, there have been no other reports. As far as our job, it's just to simply probe the beachheads and see what's out there. The kind captain is going to be staying with us throughout our duration of our journey. We should only be here a couple weeks, and then we'll be home.
Oh, Danny, there's an error in my inventory. I don't have a quarterstaff. I have a dagger.
Ah, my bad. I fix. Would any of you like to do anything else before you long rest?
I like to just go to my bed and just let my bugs kind of just be free.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way up top to the deck. And you're gonna see me walk out of the bunk, holding on to like a medallion. You see a chain hanging. You can't really see what the shape of the medallion is. And I make my way to the deck of the boat.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing, Danny. My second level spell, Lesser Restoration. I wouldn't prepare that. I would prepare Prayer of Healing instead.
You can prepare it, I'm pretty sure. You could change it. You go to... Should be a button. A button you press it. Let's see here. You see the little cog wheels? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, unprepared, and then I just don't have Prayer of Healing like here to prepare.
It's not in your spellbook?
No.
Oh, hold on, my bad.
I wouldn't get it in my spellbook. It's from my race.
Ah, I see. Okay, I'm gonna add it on your sheet. Boom, there you go.
There. Yeah. Cool, perfect.
That's right. Forget about your race. So you all lay your heads for the evening.
I'm gonna.
Is the sun
Are
setting?
we all like?
Or has it set
Do
already?
we all have our own
It's
rooms, or
setting.
are we like? Are we like bunking together?
You're bunking together. There's no like rooms.
Hey, Mr. McMingus.
Well, hello.
You said you play like a multitude of musical instruments, accoutrements and what like. Yeah.
You got that right.
What's your gambit of choice? What's your preference?
Well, wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so first I pull out my maracas and I'm like, well, as you know, and I shake them a little bit. And I've been playing the recorder, so I obviously play the recorder. And then finally I whip out my hurdy-gurdy. And
Fuck yeah.
hold on a second.
Unironically, I love the hurdy-gurdy as an instrument.
Check Discord. I pull out the hurdy-gurdy and I start playing this.
Nice.
Oh, I know that one too. Oh, that's a good choice.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, I pull out the hurdy-gurdy and I start playing that.
Do you take requests?
Depends on the request.
Can you do me All Redalian Girls by Sister Sledge?
How dare you?
Take that as a no. I didn't know you couldn't take requests. Never met a bard that wasn't able to take a request.
My love for music extends many genres, but I also have my limits, dear
You
halfling.
can, oh, you can just say you're not good enough. It's all right. There's always room to learn. How old are you? Like, kind of your age range?
I'm in my 30s.
Oh, you're barely into your first half of the century. You got. I don't know.
I've studied the bardic arts for nearly half my life, so I'm not worried whether or not you think I am skilled or not.
I'm just saying, there's plenty of room for improvement. Hey, I'm in the early part of my hundreds, and still plenty of things I certainly
Good
don't know.
God.
Hey, but I don't feel a day older than 84.
You look about 150. I say under my breath.
You guys, so without further ado, the sun starts to set. You wanted to do something, Baldwin, as the sun set?
Yeah. So as soon as I get up to the deck, I'm gonna pick a spot over by the helm. I'm gonna face the sun, and I'm gonna start praying.
Okay. And you pray.
Yep.
And the rest of you lay your heads and sleep. The night is mostly peaceful. The motion makes some of you feel not great, for those who have a smaller constitution. And, but you, Mr. Jackson, have a little nightmare.
Oh, fun.
As
Loading nightmare. I love this.
you are
Oh, fun.
your vision in your brain. There's no images playing. You just hear laughter. People laughing at you, not with you. You feel a great sense of despair as the voices tell you you're not good enough. A moon crests over a horizon of just endless water. You feel a sense of impending doom. Just fear and despair set in your heart. Slowly, throughout that moon, as it begins to set under the horizon, darkness consumes your vision once more. And far,
In the
far
nightmare, I'm up on
distance,
the.
you just see a glistening tower.
Oh, what the fuck?
A tower.
Oh, my
that-
shit just started lagging.
Oh no. Can you hear me? Hello? No, we lost it. We paused in the nightmare. Hello?
My shit started lagging, sorry.
You good? What was the last thing you heard?
The impending doom, like, of being up on the ship.
Yeah. The moon sets, and in the distance you see a glistening tower. And as you approach the tower, as you're drifting towards it, the tower shrinks lower and lower and lower until it appears to be a podium. A podium that, for whatever reason, you're too short to reach the top, the first step. As the laughter continues, reminding you that you'll never reach those peaks again.
Damn.
The discomfort once more in your head, and you see the moon once more appear, but this time from behind you. And a figure stands far off in the distance in white robes, just looking at you. An ominous presence. It looks to be a woman, garbed in the white, iridescent robes. And then you once more awaken, as if nothing had happened.
I just kind of, like, wake up in a bit of, like, a cold sweat.
10 gold says that's his ex.
I don't know who the fuck that is. But I'm just gonna like down more of the beer, just so that way I'm drunk enough just to pass out into a sleepless, into a dreamless sleep.
All right. And the rest of you wake up, and you have long rested.
I get my.
The journey will take a few more days as you travel on this pace. Eventually, you guys are going to be seeing many scenes that are interesting throughout the night. You guys will see you guys passing some icebergs. The crashing of the little mounds of ice hitting the side of your ship disturb you guys from your rest every now and again throughout the days. The captain commanding his crew around. You guys getting increasingly drunk and Hooch and Jackson puking over the edge of the ship. And eventually, you guys will be nearing the Great Land.
Can't say here.
Yeah, I'm puking.
Before you guys get there, do you want to do anything to prepare?
Let me check my preps. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna don my mithril armor.
I'm going to before we disembark. Are we disembarking like with the?
Not yet. You guys are just approaching. You're just getting ready to approach.
But will we disembark within the
day.
next?
The day. The next couple of days, maybe 2 days.
Yeah, I'll hold off on that then.
It's getting real cold.
I'm just gonna put on a better clothes. Or like I'm gonna look for like the. Do we have like a coat room or anything like that on the ship?
You guys should have been supplied with heavy weather clothes.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm just gonna like start bundling up in my heavy weather clothes.
Same.
I just adjust my outfit a little slightly since I'm already used to like cold
Oda.
weathers like this.
I don't
does
think
not
they got
have to
they don't
do
got.
anything.
I don't think they got the message that I was a halfling, so I end up having to take a human-sized one. So I'm looking a little like this.
Nice.
Oda cuts off the bottom
Gomi laughs
halfway.
at you.
It's like Gomi, I thought I told you to supply them with my size. Did you do this on purpose?
I plead the fifth.
You son of a bitch! I'm gonna insight check him.
Go for it.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Gomi walks off and everyone just hears, "Go me!"
That's good, that's good. And then, yeah. He walks off into the distance, and, yeah. Once everybody is ready, you guys will be approaching Cold Moon. The captain begins to ring a bell at the top of the ship. And he goes, "We're approaching. Are you and the rest of the crew ready?"
Yeah.
Excellent. We will be there in about a day. Get your last night's sleep. And you
I'm gonna
guys
do my
Did you say I
regular
didn't need anything?
prayers, morning and
I
sunset.
I would like to find Mr. O's quarters.
Okay. Mr. O is in his bunk.
Okay. I'll approach and be like, tomorrow, Mr. O. I was hoping you and I could get some time in private to discuss more of this condition of yours, seeing if what you know about it, if you were willing to share, if there's any sort of potential solution, on the lines of what you're interested in finding, see if yours and mine interests line up in that regard.
I wish I could disclose more, but in truth, I'm not really sure what my condition even is. I'm not allowed to discuss it with others either. The Medalian government forbids me.
I see. It's, well,
The only person who knows anything is Professor Gomez.
Oh, Gomi knows. Is he also under sworn silence?
Unfortunately, yes. Unless great circumstances force me to explain, I'm unfortunately not allowed. It's a matter of state secrets.
I'll have a gander at his like emblem. Do I recognize
Yeah,
it?
you recognize it. It's from the Talarian school that he's from. That's
Oh,
the same
okay.
school as Gomi.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you also a fellow graduate of Tulare?
Yeah, yes. Graduated the same year as you and Gomi.
Oh wow, you're older than. Oh wow, I can't tell because of the mask, but I didn't know you were another old feller. You human under there, or what's You must be more elvish. I mean, what's
Human.
Oh, human? Oh, so you're definitely up there in your years if you graduated with Gomi.
My condition has changed a couple of things about my age.
Curious, or incurious, Mr. O.
I wish it wasn't so curious.
Well, we have good fortune. Hopefully, we can find a cure for your ailment, whatever it is that may be. You
I
take care.
appreciate you reaching out. Thank you.
Sure. And as I walk away, I'll talk over to Sheila. How do you,
Yes, sweetie?
what do you think our chances are of getting Gomi a little loose-lipped with a bit of the drink?
Well, Gomi's been I could have swore you mentioned that Gomi didn't drink that much.
I mean, more like he stopped drinking the heavy stuff and started sipping a quote unquote a glass of wine a day for his health.
You know, I don't
But-
approve of your drinking.
You're just jealous that you can't.
That's besides the point. Hooch, baby, you know that that's not good for you.
Yeah, well, neither is throwing ourselves into the dangers of the unknown on an expedition to places that no one's come back from to report any information on. And yet here we are.
Fair enough.
You really think a bit of drink is the most pressing danger that we're getting ourselves into right now, Shields?
I suppose not.
Worst things in the world than a hangover. Now, walk over to where I'm sure I can find Jackie at the bar, and I'm gonna look around and see if maybe Gomez is there.
Oh, absolutely. Gomez is eating a little small salted beef for breakfast.
Yo, Monkey Man,
We?
what we
Can I
got
do
on the
that?
what we got on the menu today?
Oh, for like the drink inside of the alchemy jug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did finish it last night, so let's see what we can do. And I know it's not on the normal sheet, but how much like liquor could I get out of it?
You can get a gallon.
A gallon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
For hard liquor. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I say we do a bit of a strong stuff today, and I pour out like a shot of hard liquor and knock it back.
I'm gonna put 2 fingers to my temple and cast message and try to reach out telepathically to Dingus. And be like, oh, Mr. McMingus, would you like to join us at the bar? We're having a celebratory drink before we disembark, if you're interested.
Mr. Ingus?
I was
Okay,
muted,
fuck
my
you.
bad. Yes. I go, and I make my way to the bar.
All right, pour 'em up. I'll procure little like flasks from my little knapsack, these little shot glasses. Gomi, you getting in on this?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I'm going to try and sneak Gomez a double shot. with a sleight of hand if you'd allow.
Go for it.
I'll cast guidance on myself.
Mhm.
Is there like a button I can click to apply that bonus, or I can just roll the d4 after the fact?
When you click it, you just type situational bonus. You just type 1d4.
Oh. Gotcha.
Can I roll perception to see him trying to do the double shot?
Absolutely. And go. He's gonna roll it as well.
Oof.
Okay.
Hooch is
Oof.
none the wise, or Gomi's none the wiser.
All right, I hand everybody their shots, and I hand homies his like sneaky double.
Ah, damn, I didn't notice. Yeah. Whee! You.
All right. And he drinks some of the drink at disadvantage.
Wavy.
And he is very. He
I'm talking
makes
to
a long grimace. He's like, ugh. What will
Hey,
fit in there?
that'll put some hairs on your chest.
Ugh. I don't feel so good.
You'll be fine. Come on, and I'll like pat him on the back.
I'll do that too. Like
Here.
you'll earn your iron stomach soon enough.
Yeah, come on, Gomer. Let me take you to the upper deck. You can puke in peace, away from prying eyes. I know how you get about puking. I know you don't like puking in public. Come on.
Ugh. Fine, but I could take myself. And he goes up there.
I start playing him a little exit song on my recorder.
A little liquor warms up the bones in the cold.
I'll follow behind him.
Okay. And he just goes and yaks.
Once we're alone, and be like, so was talking with this Mr. O regarding his condition.
What about him?
Well, he mentioned that he wasn't able to speak of it, but that it did change certain things about him. But he mentioned two things. One, that he and those who were in the know were sworn to secrecy by the Redalian government. And two,
It's not just the Redalians.
oh, is it now? That's interesting. And two, he said that you were much more knowledgeable of his condition than he is. And I found that interesting. You didn't make that apparent when you brought it up with me yesterday.
Hooch.
Look, Omen, you and I go way back. Just, we're old pals. Alright? We both got through Gorgassos together. We made it out. Alright? That's a bond. So just be honest with me. What's really going on? And I'll try to roll a persuasion with advantage because he's a little loose-lipped, mayhaps?
He'll roll at disadvantage.
Okay, we'll take that.
Is it morning time while they're having this conversation, or is it like noon? What time is it?
It's morning.
I'll still hold up guidance for this still.
Since I was out on the deck doing my prayers, can I roll a perception to see if I heard them speaking?
Sure. Hooch, he looks over at you and he goes, listen, Hooch, I know you're a straight shooter, but I really can't tell you. There's things, some things that he's involved with that could get us into big trouble.
Well,
He's not
you know
any
as well as-
danger to us, I can assure you. But
listen, hard to bite when the Redalian government deems it mandatory you keep it on the hush-hush. I doubt the validity of it not being any kind of danger.
not a danger to us, per se.
Well, that remains to be seen. But if shit starts going sideways, you know as well as I do, information is one of the most valuable things in regards to keeping people alive. I'm not having a repeat of Gorgassos, right? No guarantees we'll make it out of it this time.
Baldwin, go ahead and roll a history. Now that you're looking at Gomez by himself with Hooch. Oof. Yeah, you recognize the symbol on Gomez's cloak, and it's actually the symbol of a city called Torchwood. And the city is
Torchwood.
a Netherian city.
Is it only on? Is it only on the professor's cloak, or is it also on?
It's only on the
Hooch's.
professor's cloak. Hooch, do you wear an emblem of your school?
No.
So no, you only see it on the professors.
I mutter under my breath. Ethereans everywhere. It's gonna get hairy. I approach a little bit closer to see if I can get a better vantage point to hear them a little bit better.
Sure. As you're mean mugging them from a distance, you see the captain
I
behind you.
would try to catch Baldwin, like, kind of muttering that. I didn't apply the guidance, so I would have a minimum +1.
I would say he
so I
was
would-
too far, because he was on
Too
the
far?
other side
Okay.
of the deck. Yeah.
Okay, alright, never mind. That's fine.
But you do see the captain approach behind you.
Would I notice him, like, staring and glaring at least?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you definitely
I'll,
notice a mean stare, and you see
Alright,
that
after
the
he
captain
walks
approaches behind him,
okay.
and the captain looks over at Baldwin. They're roughly the same height, but you see he's like snuck up on
No,
you
he's
a
like-
little bit.
Okay, I'll quickly nudge Gomi and be like, you keep your eyes open around that one. He seems to have some kind of problem with Netherian folk. And not like a problem like my problem where I just think y'all are boring sticks in the mud, a problem like he might get volatile under the right circumstances. So,
I've noticed.
eyes and ears open. Eyes and ears open now. Right, Gomi?
Got it. Appreciate it, Hooch.
Worst comes to worst, you know. You and I take care of each other, and I'll go for a little fist bump.
And he meets you back with it.
Alright, I'll leave you to your puking, and I'll fuck off.
And then the captain approaches you, Baldwin, and he looks over at you and goes, "You got a problem with the rest of the crew?"
No problem. No problem here.
You sure?
And I will roll a persuasion because I am lying.
It's a deception one.
Deception.
Deception.
Hitting.
Let's roll. Oops. He's gonna roll insight.
Not very insightful, Gorm.
No. And he looks over at you and he goes, "Keep yourself out of trouble."
I pat him before he leaves, and I mentioned to him, it must be freeing being able to travel across the water like this.
It is quite nice.
I agree. Freedom is the ultimate thing that people should strive for, and I give him a thumbs up just to kind of make him, distract him. I don't want anybody to think I'm like fucking super pissed.
Fair enough. And he fucks off. The rest of you go back down, rest, and the next day approaches, and you see just in the distance land. You hear the bell ringing once more. You hear some of the crew yelling, "Land ho! Land ho!"
Oh, did you hear that, Sheila? They got land whores ready for us.
Hooch, baby. I think they mean lands approaching.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn it, it's been so long.
The ship goes to a slow halt as it's starting to cut through the ice that's like littering the edge of this island. And it's going pretty slow. You reckon you could probably actually like speed walk faster than the boat's moving, but the ice flows are pretty dangerous, so you wouldn't dare take that risk.
Hooch would be kind of on the sides of the ship looking for any stray ice flows that might like impact at a bad angle for the ship, and he'll just be like finger blasting fire bolts like over the shoulder, like behind the back, trying to like trick shot them to melt them down to avoid any unnecessary damage to the hull.
Nope. No ice floes. You're pretty good. Seems like you're having a pretty smooth sail. And
All right, then
eventually,
yeah, he'll just post on the sides, you know, take a swig, feel the wind in his beard.
and
Look,
eventually,
I'm guessing like it's cold now, so he's probably
It's
like a good
freezing.
layer. Yeah, a good layer of frost is like forming in his beard. He's kind of like constantly dragging his fingers through it, trying to like uncrackle the ice.
Like even the winter monkey, is a little bit extra bundled up.
as it begins to lightly snow. Eventually, you guys will see the upcoming beachhead approach. The captain looks over at you guys and goes, I think it's time for the first venture out. Try not to venture
I'm
more
gonna-
than a couple 100 yards.
All right, we what's
Very
on
well.
the itinerary today, Captain? Are we just setting up base camp? Are we reaching a specific campsite?
We have to find a place that we can touch down safely. Just
I
venture
see.
out and figure out whether or not we can camp out here. If not, we'll get back on the ship and circle around.
All right, that's gonna might put us in a little bit of danger. So let me make some preparations. I will weave my hands together in arcane glyphs, crossing my arms and then uncrossing them. When I do, there's like a little electric surge that kind of like layers all throughout my body, and I'm releasing like sparks when I do it, and I will cast Mage Armor on myself, so my AC will go up by 1 to 16.
So your AC goes up by 1. Perfect. Alright. And yeah. You guys eventually touch down.
Before we get off, I'm gonna gather everyone up for one last libation.
Hold on. Fucking scene's ugly. What the fuck happened here?
It says I do not own any tokens with vision in this scene.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta fix it. There we go.
There we go. I was
You guys
drank
touch down.
myself blind.
As it begins to snow like crazy, you guys feel the unrelenting cold just straight up hit you in your face as you touch down off the boat.
Whoa, it's cold as shit out here.
Who said that?
Oh, you look down and it's Hooch, but like the parka is so big, he's like full on Kenny from South Park.
All the shit.
I can imagine how the lizard man is doing.
I'll make sure I'm all bundled up, and I got all my bugs inside my mouth and in my body, so I'm not really gonna be talking too much because I ain't trying to get them all cold.
Hooch offers you like a little swig of the flask.
It keeps your insides warm.
I reach for the flask, and I take a swig.
It's troll spit, so it tastes like
Hot garbage.
not hot garbage. It's like fireball-esque. It's like very cinnamon spicy.
Okay, I'll make a con save. Where are the saving throws here?
When you go on your stats, it gives you click your stat and it'll give you the choice of check or save.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna nod my
Yeah,
head.
because I see modifier proficiency. Mod saving throw.
All right, you see me like kind of like shrug, but shake it off, and I hand back the flask, and I'm like, definitely feels warm.
Yeah, he'll wave it around to anyone else who wants to keep their insides warm. He'll offer a swig.
Dingus takes a swig.
What's your game plan here, Jim?
I'm gonna start looking forward. What do I see ahead of the beachhead?
Just straight ice.
Tundra?
Tundra. There's not even like it's like straight.
There's nothing like on the
plains.
horizon, no shadows of like any mountains
Not
or anything.
really. There's so much snow that it like blocks your vision after like a couple hundred like feet.
Hooch
So I've
walks
got-
up to Leo. Hey, Hive Mind. You wouldn't have. It's a long shot being, cold-blooded kid, but you wouldn't happen to have tundra as a favorite terrain, would you?
Wait, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
He does.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, who here's got the best track record with survival?
Let me see what my survival.
Well, I've got I advised him that I've been surviving for quite some time, so I might be able to help you.
All right.
I mean-
I personally have got a +5.
I got a +6, so I could.
I can't see my fucking survival. I'm looking at the chart, but because of
Your survival's +2.
size. Okay, thank you.
Does anybody beat a +6? Or no?
I got
No,
a
I've got a +3.
survival.
All right. I'll go over to whoever had the +6. I think was
That's
that
me. That's the lizard.
Okay. Well, either way, I mean, you seem like the outdoorsy type. Probably give us the best chance. See if you can lead us to a good place to be able to disembark and set up base camp. And I'll tap him. And you feel a little like electric jolt, and your mind clears, and I'll cast guidance on him for whatever checks he needs to be making to lead us right now.
Go ahead and cast
Okay.
it. Cast it on your sheet. Target him and cast it. Do a effect.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
I
T.
double. Oh, I T. That's right. I click him in T, and then I cast
spell,
from
yes.
my spellbook.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's see what happens.
All right, and then I just roll survival. Normal.
And then you add a D4. Okay.
Can I try looking around for maybe, I don't know, any sort of like signs? Are there any like rocks with like moss on it at least?
Nope. No moss. Just ice. Tundra and ice. Place looks inhospitable.
I've got like my little snow blindness goggles on since I used to living in like wintry environments.
Can I try to look around to see if I see anything with my insight
You can roll perception.
perception?
But
Okay.
for the most part, it's just
I'm gonna roll.
looks unfruitful in this beachhead.
Yeah.
Can Dingus roll a perception?
Just one of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll perception and see if I can spot
Oh.
any like
So close.
Kate like from the
Boy,
beach
you
from the
are
beach
really
head,
out
like,
of your
yeah,
element. You're really out of your element.
Sure.
like see if I can find like any like caves openings like in the near area that's like could act as like a temporary shelter.
Nothing, bro. There's nothing. It's just
No,
flat.
there's nothing.
Yeah, it's just
It's
flat.
just flat.
Flat
Considering
ice.
that-
This is an unfruitful area.
Yeah, considering that, I'm gonna turn around, and I think perhaps we should find a better landing point, because this just seems like a wasteland.
Yeah, maybe let's try another like couple miles
It's-
downwind.
It's too exposed.
You guys head back to the ship, and you make another attempt. A couple hours later, you find another area. Let me see here.
Would I still have mage armor up, or would I have to recast it?
We'll keep it on. Just keep it.
Okay.
Thank you. 1 second. Set the scene, because apparently everything has vision all of a sudden. Bam. You guys are here.
Oh, this looks much clearer.
Oh, sorry. Let me fix it.
Oh,
There it is.
There's
Yep.
the snow. Hmm.
Are those trees?
They look to be frozen trees. Completely solidly frozen. You want to approach them?
Yeah, I'm gonna approach a tree and try to inspect it, see if it's choppable.
All right. You approach it, and you lay a hand upon the tree, and it is ice, just straight ice. Whatever moisture was in there has solidified, and has made it into just a block of ice.
Can I nature check the species to know if it's one that is like intended to survive this process in deep winter and like naturally can de-thaw and reblossom, or if like
Go
it
for it.
legit is just okay, cool. Guidance as per usual for the spam.
Oh, let me mention also, there is a great overcast on top of the
Nope.
island. Nope. You don't recognize this tree at all. But
Okay, can I try to break? Can I try to rip it down just by brute force? like pull it
yeah,
off?
give me an athletics, or you can try to attack it. One or the other. You guys can see that the two suns are hidden by a large overcast.
What does a 23 get me?
You managed to rip off a small branch, and you now have a frozen branch.
Beautiful.
Nice. Nice. All right, Mr. Rodrigo. Looks like we got a new area to survey. You want to give this another go?
Yeah.
All right, I'll grab his lizard tail and I'll cast guidance on him.
Yeah, this area.
Yeah, this isn't gonna come off if I tug it, right?
Oh, I just hope not.
God.
I'm
Fuck.
here.
Also looks.
Can I
Anybody
give it a
else
shot?
want to lead?
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna guidance him. God.
That's a
damn,
nice
bro.
dice.
That is.
8 plus
Kinda jealous of
5.
that
That's
die.
a
Hold on, I gotta fix my dice now.
Survival?
13.
Is it survival or perception?
Yeah,
It's survival.
Okay.
All right, I think Hooch at this point just gets fed up with the incompetence, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it myself. God damn it.
I'm trying to roll survival so bad, but because of this my screen ratio not letting me.
There's no visible like caves in this area.
Nope, nothing.
Well, friends, it seems that there's a storm rolling in. As I point up to the overcast, and I say, it's either we find something now, or perhaps make another attempt.
Well, I mean,
We will need to find something soon, because if that storm rolls in, it'll make it harder for us to find somewhere to land.
based on the overcast, how much time would you say more or less we have before it's on us?
Oh, the overcast is just all over the island. You haven't been able to like get past it. You're
Okay.
pretty sure this is probably the same like cloud that Gomez mentioned that was hiding the island earlier.
Yeah. All right. How about this, gentlemen? We 2 hours. We go out for 2 hours. We don't find nothing within that time frame. We double back. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Seems fair enough.
You guys venture forth. And so you head out for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we get the next scene.
Hey,
So,
while we're
the two suns are being blocked by this cloud. You feel, Baldwin, your connection to Radal kind of waning a little bit. It makes
Okay.
you unnerved and uncomfortable.
all right, noted.
Here we go. That's everybody right there.
Terrifying voice. Another terrifying voice.
Sorry. Every time I press control, it does that. There we go. Wow. Alright. What are you guys doing?
While we're venturing forth, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna hold out my medallion and I'm gonna cast Bless on the party.
Okay. You have to cast it on up to 3 people, I believe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast it on. I'm gonna cast it on the. I guess the mage.
So if you hold Shift and T, you can target multiple people. So hold Shift T and then press Bless.
Okay.
When you're casting it on the robot.
Yes. So there you go. Is it up to 3 or up to 4? Up to 3.
I am
The
very
first level,
wise.
it's 3.
Okay. Let's just do it on no robot. Me, Hooch, and the monkey.
Just Hooch, Monkey, and yourself. Okay. Class.
Yes.
Press the button.
I'm gonna cast it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. It's a new UI, dude. It's a new UI. Hold on.
Here you go. You all have been blessed.
Radal's tits. That feels good.
You guys, where's the music over?
I still hear it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So, yeah. You guys venture forth. The area starts to become cragged and rocky. There seems to be a couple places that will keep you safe from the winds, but nothing that looks super solid as a campground yet.
Do I see any sort of like possible like ruins of like buildings or anything like that? Anything that
Nope.
may indicate humans
Buildings.
or people?
Everything's as the report mentioned. Desolate wasteland.
Desolate and empty. There's got to be something out here.
No cave entrances, nothing in this rocky ass area.
Roll perception.
Sure.
Guidance.
Bardic inspiration.
We're just gonna force it.
I hate this game.
Nice.
No.
Are you
don't-
fucking kidding me?
You don't
Oh,
see anything.
Anyone
All
else?
right.
May I
Here,
roll
here.
perception?
For the same thing?
Yes.
Sure.
I'll
I'll
give
let
him
you-
guidance. Unlimited guidance.
Ooh, nice die.
I don't think I added the guidance.
Or
Or
it's a D4.
No, I didn't. Just roll a d4.
Oh.
Ooh. Jackson.
Ooh.
Somebody that should have but didn't.
It's fine. You guys don't find a cave. But what you guys do find is a couple more trees. And the trees are all frozen solid in a nice little alcove.
I fucked up.
It looks like just under these trees you can find a nice place to rest.
All right. Well, we're a ways back. Let's mark this place on the map and make sure we don't get lost and double back to the rest of the crew so we can get them out here.
You guys start to make your way back, huh?
Yes.
And you guys make your way back. And you guys start approaching the beach. Probably around like, I want to say 20, 30 minutes out. You guys here. Let's see where it's at.
The most blood-curdling scream you've ever heard in your life.
No. There you go. You guys hear the howl of the wind. And as the blizzard begins to pick up, you feel it like smack you guys in the face. Oda, if you had any skin, you were sure it would be freezing right now. And through the wind, you hear another sound. Someone roll perception.
Guidance.
You're not really sure what that was, but you could swear that underneath the sound of the wind, there was another sound. You're not really sure what it was. Alright, stop rolling dice! Jesus Christ! And you guys approach the boat. And as you guys are approaching the boat, you guys step towards the beach. You're probably like 200 feet out from the boat. As you guys start approaching the beach, you start hearing this weird sound.
Do I recognize the sound? Does it sound like a creature?
No, it sounds like ice breaking.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Do I feel it on my feet?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Everybody move! Everybody move!
You
Alright, I
guys
start booking it towards the boat.
towards the boat.
Run towards the boat.
Yeah.
We
You
book
guys
it.
start running towards the boat. 1 second. You guys running.
You guys
running,
notice Oda doing Naruto run. It's awful.
I'm booking it, dude.
Where is my sound? Hold on. Something is fucked up here.
You guys just see me get on all fours and just start like, yeah.
Oh no.
The fucking like iguana running, just like scampering.
Alligator Gallup, dude. He's Gallup.
Because we're standing on ice, he's just lapping his feet for a quick second before he actually gets traction.
It's like a bearded dragon stuck on a marble floor.
Grabbing my food beer. But
Where is the sound? Oh, I didn't download it. Alright. In place of the sound, you guys hear the floor cracking underneath you. You feel a vibration and a violent shake. And it feels like something underneath you is moving.
So like this doesn't feel like just natural ice breaking. It's being caused by something beneath.
Yep.
Shit. Okay.
If I could find the goddamn picture.
Picture of
Does the
Ah, there it is.
16 get me a sight of the thing moving underneath the ice?
Oh. You see more than that. Oh, there it is. That's how you do it. Okay. Sorry, I had to
A
figure out-
giant eye.
No. As a giant serpentine creature breaks through the ice.
We're cracked.
Show to players. And it begins to
What
swallow
the heck?
your boat.
Hole?
Oh.
Yeah, it comes at the side of the boat. It lets out a large howl, and it just, boom, rams right into the side of your boat. Wood flying, splintering, creaking. You see the crew jumping off, trying to survive, getting hit. You see Gomez and Mr. O jump off into the ice floe and land safely. And the boat begins to descend into the depths as this long serpentine body just
Dude, fuck.
goes straight down. Anyone who witnessed it, you guys can go ahead and roll me a perception, or not perception, sorry, history or nature, one of the two. If you roll higher than a 16,
I got this. I got this. Yield guidance.
very nice,
Oof.
very nice. Everybody kind of knows. All right, you guys immediately can tell that this is a kind of dragon.
Oh shit.
And last you were made aware, there was nothing alive out here.
Put
Y'all's tokens.
what's going on?
A giant dragon has swallowed your boat.
From
Some
under
kinda
or
like-
from over?
Yeah, like a sea dragon kind of thing.
I kind of
I'm
figured
gonna
something
yell
happened.
I'm gonna yell at everyone on the ice floe, and I'm gonna say, "Back to shore," and start booking it in the opposite direction.
As you hear, as you do that, you hear actually some splashing in the water. It sounds quite small. As you see the captain trying to hold on to the ledge of an ice floe as most of his body is submerged in water.
Yeah, he's probably heavier. I'm running to try and assist like Gomez out the water, get help people out as quick as I can.
Same. I'll go try to help the captain as well.
Give me
I've got 50 feet of rope.
give
I'd like to
me-
use that.
Alright. So you're gonna try to use the rope, or you're gonna toss it to him?
Yeah.
Alright. Are any of you gonna try to tread the ice floe to get to them?
I will, because I'm small. I'm small status, and I have halfling nimbleness. I don't know if that will help in this situation.
It will.
Okay. And I do have rope as well, so I'm gonna try and get to like a good spot where like I can get the rope close enough so that they don't have to swim too hard.
Roll me. Let's roll an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Can I get advantage due to halfling nimbleness in this
Yes.
situation or no?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oda, you're gonna toss the rope, so the captain's gonna
Oh,
try
yeah.
to athletics his way out of there.
Oh yeah, and I'm pulling at the same time. I'm using my strength to
Oh,
pull him in.
He's struggling.
Oh, and
his body's
with
freezing.
guidance.
But you, Hooch, have
21.
you managed to get to Gomi and Mr. O, and you successfully get them on the rope and out of the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the
and-
shore.
The captain's
I'm gonna look at the
struggling, holding onto the rope. He looks to like be giving leg out from just how cold the water is.
I'm gonna look towards the shore, and then back at the group, and I'm gonna notice the captain. Do I see a rope? Like, where's the end of the rope?
Oda tossed the rope to him, so Oda's holding it.
Can I dash over to Oda to try to assist in pulling him?
Sure. Give me an athletics advantage.
I got this.
You guys manage to get the captain onto the ice, and he just begins crawling towards you guys. And you see, in a panic state, Gomez go, "What in the world was that?"
It was some kind of sea dragon. I don't know the official name, but that's definitely draconic in nature.
A dragon out here. But I thought nothing was alive out here. Mr.
Well, that's
Rhodes.
where you're
Apparently
wrong,
the reports
Gomi.
were wrong.
That's where you're wrong, Gomi. Life finds a way.
You see the captain look over at his ship and goes, "My boat."
Thank the sun that you're alive. And I lift him up. Can he walk by himself, or
Yeah.
is he like
he's fucking
severely
cold? Yeah.
Get him
I'm
out of
gonna
there.
lift him up. And I think if I have a restoration, hold on.
We need to get him. We need to get him out of whoever was in the water. We need to get him out of their wet clothes immediately.
Check. Okay.
Would a lesser restoration assist him? It's only for, it says blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
No, he has levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna start helping everybody who was in the water and wet, like peel off their clothing to delay the onset of hypothermia.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get my tin. Let me see if I have a tinder box in my inventory.
Yeah, you did.
I do not.
It's in your backpack.
Oh no, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, and I'm gonna get a tinder box. Quick, someone help me start a fire. Quick, multiple fires. We need a big one.
I'll help him out. I'm gonna help him out.
Alright. So you guys start a fire. But what are you going to use for to fuel the fire?
I guess. Can we see if there's any like broken debris? Or no, that won't help probably.
Hey, throw that frozen branch on there.
Well, there's definitely shrapnel of the ship.
Yeah,
Oh, it's true.
Can we
Yeah.
grab some of that? Can we grab some of that? To,
Yeah, the lizard goes and grabs a bunch of just shrapnel wood.
Baldwin, you want to give me that frozen branch of yours?
I hand over the
And
frozen
then-
branch, and I go. I'm gonna go gather some more, and I'm gonna go try ripping off some more branches.
All right, I'm gonna put the frozen branch off to the side, and I'm gonna just blast it with firebolt to the point that the ice can melt, and it's just like the wood.
Okay.
and then-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. And once like the wood itself is freed and like dried up from like the heat, I'm gonna then place it on the tinderbox to keep it going.
and then I had a question too. I was wondering if I can use my to create or destroy water to like destroy like a 30-foot. It says 30-foot cube. I don't know what that like, but it's like 30-foot radius.
Yeah, pretty much.
That I can like
Any
destroy
water within
kind
30
of like.
feet. Yeah.
Well, can I use it on the ice or whatever? Technically,
Yeah.
in a sense. All right, so that way we can make an area. It's like, and
Are we falling into the ocean because of that?
You would.
No.
wait,
That's too short.
Just don't do it right on us.
no. I'm gonna throw it in a spot where
On the shore.
yeah.
But for what intention? You're just trying to destroy ice?
Well, no,
He's
no.
trying
well,
to make
I'm
a dry patch of land. So just make
Yeah,
like a
that's what I'm
runway.
trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to make a dry patch of land for an area for us, so that way we can like, hopefully warm up a little bit better.
Sure. Yeah, you guys do it, and you hit the soft layer of sand beneath the ice.
Anybody got shaped water by chance?
Xerxian, or sorry, Mr. Baldwin, you get a bunch of wood. You get enough wood to keep a fire going for the night, probably. But as you're breaking the wood, roll me in nature. Oh, nice. So you notice something very unusual about this tree. As you're breaking the branches, you can tell that this tree, it's not like a tree that would like have gone through winter. It looks like this was like a new like evergreen tree that has just been flash frozen. Like it's not withered, it's just frozen. It looks like it suddenly became frozen. It's very unusual.
I'm gonna. What's Hooch doing?
He is helping these guys with a fire.
Yeah, I'm blasting with fire bolts, whatever like frozen branches you toss to me to melt the ice, dry up the wood, and then toss it on the fire. And then I'm specifically tending really carefully to like Gomez, since he's an old man like myself, so the onset of hypothermia is an even more pressing danger to him. So I'm just doing what I'm basically playing makeshift doctor to everyone who's in danger of hypothermia from being in the water.
Okay, that piece of branch that I broke. Can I separate that? Just to hold on to it. I'm not gonna give it to them as
No,
kindle.
you notice that all the branches are like that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna preserve a couple bits of branches, and the rest I'm gonna take over to Hooch, and I'm gonna tell him I need to talk to you at some point later regarding these trees.
All right, yeah, we got more pressing matters at hand, but sure, yeah, put that on the
Can
shelf.
I try to start digging like some kind of like giant hole where I destroy some of the water and go underneath the ice since it's sand technically, and like dig some kind of like burrow?
Yeah, you could dig. The great worry is that you're having is probably like getting covered in the fresh snow that's coming up.
Dig a Dakota Firehole style, like kind of like fire pit kind of shit.
Just dig out an igloo, bro.
I mean, we got enough ice.
You do have enough ice.
Yeah, how deep is the ice cover on these on the beachhead?
Yeah, before we hit
Probably
land.
like 25 feet.
Deep?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's make an igloo.
It's been snowing
Yeah.
for a long time.
Alright, so
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna recommend we start working on building ice shelters under the ice.
All right, strongmen, we're start stacking ice blocks.
And you guys,
Lizard, start burrowing. Strongmen, start stacking ice blocks. I'm taking care of those under the hypothermia.
yeah.
the only
and
person
God-
suffering
and-
from the hypothermia is the captain.
All right.
Gomez and Mr. O are pretty good.
And God damn it, Dingus, play us a beat.
We need some working music, aka play Ball the Builder theme. Ball the Builder. It's just that level of montage.
He starts playing you a beat.
All right, yeah. Once I make sure that Gomi isn't like in immediate danger of hypothermia, I'll then focus more on the captain.
Hello?
Hello.
Dude, my mic's
Hello?
been fucking off this whole time. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm intensely ripping my hurdy-gurdy. Can I roll performance?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, dude.
Hold on.
I had that happen with me earlier. Like, I was like saying
Your
shit.
hurdy-gurdy sounds
Dark's
like
gonna die
shit.
tonight.
The springs are frozen.
Springs are frozen.
Okay, so then I whip out my recorder and I start ripping the recorder really intensely.
Go for it.
Can I roll that?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh man, can I have my bugs help me?
There we go.
Your fingers are pretty cool, but you got it. Yeah, your bugs can help you, absolutely. You see,
Oh, lizard.
you see his like little like dung beetles come out, start rolling out.
No,
looking like
centipedes,
sand pits.
centipedes.
Little centipedes. You see those centipedes eating the dirt away, just fucking.
Oh, hey, Mr. Lingo, you got anything that can carry like wet clothing? Any bugs strong enough for that?
My centipedes probably would do for that.
Rhino
Alright.
beetle.
Something flying.
Oh I got dragonflies.
All right, think you could spare me enough to pick up these wet clothes and just hold them above the fire so they can dry up?
Yeah, here.
I
just barfed up like 10 dragonflies for him.
Nice.
I almost regret asking.
That was nightmarish.
All right, yeah, I'll have the dragonflies hold the wet clothes like enough above the fire to like catch the heat to just start the process of drying off, because we can't have them uncovered either for too long.
Yeah. You guys are surviving.
I mean that's pretty much about it. I'm gonna give the captain like
asked about helping him with some shit.
yeah, I'm just gonna make sure the captain's good. I'll like pour a flask of whiskey down his throat to just kind of keep him perked. Make sure he's all right. Is anybody like still in immediate danger? Like they could go into shock, anything like that, or
No,
they're kind of stable?
They're stable.
Okay.
The captain's just,
all right.
Grieving his.
All right.
Can
Yeah.
I like as they're building the igloo, can I like use my spiders to kind of like use webs to kind of hopefully like keep the heat in or something like that? Or
Oh, like insulation?
I mean,
Yeah.
You could try, but it's not going to insulate a lot. It's just simply too
Building a
cold.
fire inside the igloo will actually
No,
insulate.
that's what
it
we have. We
more.
have the fire going. Yeah, we have the fire going. Just start building blocks like around it.
right,
All right.
well-
Now that that's all taken care of. All right. Baldwin, you feel like a tug, like on your waist. It's Hooch.
I turn around, I'm holding a giant block of ice, and I look down at Hooch, and I realize, okay. I put the block down, and I reach into my bag, and I pull out these pieces of branches that I have, and I hand them over to Hooch. I don't know if it's immediately aware to you, but these trees don't seem like something you would find in a tundra or a place like this at all.
Wow. I mean, this is an uncharted land, and everybody thought it was desolate, no signs of life, and clearly we got stuff alive and kicking. If creatures can make a living out here, plants can too. They're hardier than you'd think.
I don't know, Hooch. This seems to me like something drastic, very fast happened here.
Well, you think these didn't freeze over naturally? Is that what you're telling me?
That is my fear, friend.
Well, that thing in the water was draconic in nature. It could be if it's draconic, it's probably got some kind of blast. I wouldn't be surprised if it was frost. What are the chances
The entire
that
island.
there could be-
You think you
No,
frost an
I'm talking to
entire
the
island?
DM. I'm talking to the DM right now. What are the chances that if there's some kind of Arctic aquatic dragon, that a standard white dragon could be like setting up a territory here?
I mean,
Is that a possibility?
maybe. You're not really sure. It's not many dragons anymore, so.
That's true. But well, you know, if a sea dragon can make its home here, they haven't been sighted in a long time, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that a frost dragon might be here. They ain't seen one in a while, but this place is mostly undocumented. It could be this could be a haven for species not seen in the world in centuries. And even then, dragons ain't the only ones with the ability to spit ice. There's other nasty critters capable of doing that. So
Like your
we
mother.
should probably keep an eye out.
Damn.
Our
Why you
camp,
doing it like
our camp might attract undue attention.
I seem kind of frustrated because, like, he thinks Mike Baldwin thinks that you're mentioning like it's an island, and I feel like there may be something larger looming behind this, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I just think you should keep your eyes open. not all is as it seems here.
Noted.
And I go back to building the igloo.
You're building the igloo. One second. Let me set this scene. Alright, yep, so you guys are building the igloo. What's your plan now?
Just hunker down inside the igloo with a little fire going and a chimney up the top.
I'm busting it down on the recorder right now.
Giving us a
Because
inspiration.
it's not really a problem for me. I'd like to keep a lookout outside.
Of course. You
Um,
are doing
I'm gonna
your
be past-
sentry's rest.
Indeed.
I'm gonna be passing around liquor to everyone to be able to help stay warm.
After the stress of that, I'm
Yeah.
definitely like drinking up a storm.
Yeah,
And
well, I've got a gallon of it, so
you guys
Well-
set up camp and try to recover a little bit. And you see that the suns begin to set.
Oh, it's gonna get real cold now.
It's
I'm
getting
I'm
cold.
gonna take this moment to go outside and do a little prayer. Probably like on the other side of the igloo, considering that there's an Itherian bot at the front of it.
Okay.
And bro, racist.
Racist as fuck.
hmm.
And you set your prayers. And you worship out to Radal. You're not sure if your message reaches him, but you hope it does. And as the night begins to descend, the overcast unbelievably suddenly clears, and a crescent moon wanes right over the sky.
Ooh.
Cold.
It's very cold.
He said the name.
And, you feel an ominous force. It pushes you against against viewing the moon itself. It feels like it doesn't want you to observe it. And you feel.
Can't look at the moon.
You can. It just you just feel like your gut telling you that you shouldn't be like here. The wind begins to pick up as you feel the frosty air smack you in the side of the head, just cold. You guys have set up camp. Take you to your
Camp?
Put you there. It's
No.
not really an
Building
igloo,
it.
but
Big ass igloo.
yeah. Which one of y'all have night vision?
I do.
I do not. I do not.
I do not.
Okay, so just bomb.
I'm also gonna cast Divine Sense. I'm gonna use one of my uses of Divine Sense to just kind of feel around the tent.
Okay.
It's got 60-foot radius.
Go for it.
This camp is our multitude of igloos. With a little wall.
I'm trying to see why your dark vision isn't working. You don't sense anything.
Okay, I've got vision. I can see.
Oh, you can see past the fire?
Yeah, I can see like up to like
You have 60 feet.
where am I? Where am
Right
I?
here.
No, it's kind of off center. It's not centered on me, so like I can't see this way, but I can see all the way over here.
Let's see if I can fix that. There it is. 60. There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Alright. And you guys are recovering. Did I put everybody? No, I didn't put the captain and this other guy. Captain's recovering. Mr. O's there, recovering. He's recovering. Alright. And you guys are chilling. And you guys sleep through the night. So you're just gonna have watch, Oda?
Sure.
Okay. So Oda stands watch. He stands guard. In your sleep, Hooch, you have a very strange dream.
I do.
You do.
Okay. I'm game.
A nightmare.
The moon once more crusting over the horizon. You feel like you're awake, but you could tell that this isn't reality. You're definitely in a dream. The snow parts, and you see spring. And the moon in full, and it's like full splendor. A giant orange ball just floating there, overwatching the land. It feels warm. It feels nice. You feel protected by it. But then suddenly, a darkness sweeps over the moon, forcing it into a little crest, and it begins to glow red. And you feel anger. You don't know why, but something just deep in your primordial brain just makes you angry. And an unrelenting need for vengeance strikes over you. But as fast as it came, it disappears. And you awaken. And the party is once more long rest. Eat your rations. And that's that. You're awake again. And so is the rest of the party. The night was uneventful, other than it being really cold.
Alrighty.
Did you say we use a ration?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
It was so cold, in fact, that you guys...
Yeah, we got a fire. We got a fire.